Presence is the difference between being a safe harbor and a social hazard. Why do some people walk into a room and instantly make it safer? And some people walk in and your nervous system goes, "Oh no, them."
It's not just confidence. It's not just charm. The quiet superpower behind the most magnetic people you know is compassion. Not the cheesy thoughts and prayers kind, the "I actually give a damn about you" kind.
And in this segment, we're going to turn that from a vague virtue into a trainable charisma skill you can use in real life, without becoming an emotional doormat or the unpaid therapist of your friend group. The Charisma Playbook: Compassion Training in 8-minute rounds.
Why compassion is the third pillar and not optional. Confidence makes people notice you. Connection makes people feel understood. Compassion is what makes people trust you. Without compassion, charisma can feel like manipulation with better lighting.
With compassion, it becomes a force for emotional safety, loyalty, and genuine impact. Compassion is the moment someone walks away from an interaction with you thinking, "I feel lighter, I feel seen, I feel human again."
That's the stuff people come back for. So what exactly is compassion? And how is it different from just being nice and saying, "Let me know if you need anything," and then hoping they never do?
Let's discuss what compassion really is. Compassion is empathy with motion. It's not just feeling with someone, it's caring enough to respond. At its core, compassion is the ability to notice someone's emotions, needs, or struggles. Care about what you're seeing. Act in a way that eases their load, even a little.
Here are some of the key aspects of compassion. Empathy, understanding or sharing what someone feels. Kindness, wanting to do something that helps. Selflessness, being willing to care without needing credit or payoff.
Compassion isn't always dramatic. Most of the time it shows up as small, quiet moves. Listening without judgment, checking in on someone, offering encouragement, staying present when things get uncomfortable. Those are the moments that stick. Okay, so compassion sounds nice on paper. But let's talk about why it's not just nice. It's necessary if you want charisma that actually means something and is mindful. Let's move on to why it matters.
So, why compassion matters? 1. Compassion builds trust. Trust is the foundation of every deep relationship, personal and professional. When people feel you genuinely care about their well-being, they relax around you. They're more honest, more open, and more willing to let you into their world. With confidence alone, people might be impressed. With compassion, people feel safe.
2. Compassion enhances influence. We listen to people who care about us. A compassionate person doesn't just push an agenda. They consider how that agenda affects you. That sense of shared purpose makes their ideas easier to follow and their leadership easier to trust. Influence feels very different when the other person's thought is, "I want this for you, not just from you."
3. Compassion strengthens emotional bonds. Charisma without compassion can attract people, but it doesn't necessarily keep them. Compassion deepens relationships because it addresses the emotional layer, not just surface-level interactions.
It's the difference between "we get along" and "I know I can lean on you when it matters."
If compassion is so powerful, why aren't more people using it on purpose, instead of accidentally once a month? Now let's talk about some of the barriers holding back our compassion.
Here are the 3 main barriers to compassion. 1. Business. We move so fast that we sometimes blast past people's feelings like they're roadside billboards. When your brain is in task mode 24/7, it's harder to notice micro moments where compassion is needed.
2. Emotional fatigue. Sometimes you're just drained. You've got your own stress, your own inbox, your own inner monologue. That emotional exhaustion can make you pull back and go numb, even with people you care about.
3. Judgment and bias. If your brain is busy labeling someone dramatic, weak, overreacting, their own fault, compassion shuts down. Judgment is like a locked door. Compassion needs the door cracked open.
The good news? None of these barriers mean you're a bad person. They just mean your compassion is running on default settings. Let's switch it into intentional mode and talk about cultivating your compassion.
How to cultivate compassion without burning out. 1. Practice. Active empathy. Empathy is the gateway to compassion. Practical moves. Listen deeply. Instead of planning your response, focus on their experience. Use simple validating phrases like, "That sounds really heavy. I can see why that would bother you." Ask thoughtful questions. What's been the hardest part of this for you? What do you wish people understood about this? Imagine their perspective. Take 5 seconds to think, if this were me, how would I feel? You're not trying to fix their problem. You're trying to meet them in it.
2. Show small acts of kindness. You don't need grand gestures to be compassionate. You need consistent small ones. Send a quick thinking of you message. Offer a genuine compliment. Help with a small task. Bring someone a coffee. Most people are carrying more than they show. Tiny kindnesses feel big when someone is tired.
3. Be fully present. Your presence is one of the most generous things you can give. Practical moves. Put the phone away for the conversation. Use eye contact, open posture, and nods to show you're truly there. Don't rush them through the story just because you get it before they finish. Compassion says, "You have my attention, not just my advice."
4. Cultivate curiosity. Compassion grows where curiosity lives. Instead of assuming you know why someone is acting a certain way, get genuinely interested. Ask about their passions, challenges, or goals. Explore differences without trying to correct them. Respond with, "Tell me more about that," rather than, "Well, I think." Curiosity softens judgment. And where judgment softens, compassion can breathe.
5. Balance compassion with self-care. Compassion is not give until you collapse. To show up for others long-term, you need sustainable energy. Set boundaries. It's okay to say, "I care a lot, but I don't have the emotional bandwidth for this right now. Can we check in later?" Refill yourself. Sleep, movement, hobbies, alone time. These aren't luxuries, they're fuel. Ask for support. You don't have to be the strong one 100% of the time. Self-care doesn't cancel compassion, it protects it.
So what happens when you start living like this, with compassion becoming a way of life? Compassion rubs off on others, and there's a ripple effect. The ripple effect of compassion. In professional settings, compassionate leaders don't just care about performance, they care about people. That creates loyalty, trust, and teams that go the extra mile. Compassionate coworkers make the workplace feel less like a pressure cooker and more like a human environment. A little compassion in a meeting can lower anxiety more effectively than another spreadsheet.
In personal relationships, compassion deepens emotional intimacy. You don't just solve problems together, you hold each other through them. You don't just share logistics, you share feelings and fears. It builds a sense of, "When I'm not okay, I know you'll still be here."
In broader communities, even small expressions of compassion can trigger a chain reaction. One person feels cared for. They treat someone else better. That person passes it on. It's quiet but powerful, like emotional compound interest.
So let's wrap this session up. Compassion is the heart of charisma. It's what turns confidence and connection into something deeper, lasting, and genuinely human.
When you notice people care about what they're carrying and take small actions to support them, you don't just become more charismatic. You become someone people feel safe with, someone they trust, someone they remember.
If this helped you see compassion as a real charisma skill, not just a feel-good buzzword, hit subscribe and come back for the next 8-minute round. We're going to deeper into each of the 3 pillars and show you how to use them in everyday life. Your future relationships, teams, and conversations are going to feel completely different.